Hi there, I'm Sara, and I've got a pretty crazy story to tell you about my sisters and me. You see, we're not your average family. There's me, the oldest, with my brown hair and eyes. Then there's Mia, my younger sister, all blonde hair and blue eyes. And finally, our baby sister Ima, with her adorable tuft of black hair. We were living in perfect harmony, you know? 3 peas in a pod. Our days were filled with laughter, pillow fights, and secret sister handshakes. Mia and I would take turns reading bedtime stories to Ima, and she'd giggle and clap her tiny hands at all the funny voices we'd make. But then, everything changed when this big mean bull showed up in our neighborhood. Everything was perfect, until it wasn't. At first, we thought he was just grumpy, but oh boy, were we wrong! This bull, let's call him Mr. Grumpy Hooves, had a talent for stirring up trouble. He'd whisper things to Mia when I wasn't around, and do the same to me about her. He started playing tricks on us, making us fight over the silliest things, like who got to sit in the comfy chair, or whose turn it was to pick the movie for family night. Our once happy home became a battlefield of cold shoulders and angry glares. Poor little Ima would look at us with her big, confused eyes. She'd try to get us to play together, but we were too busy being mad to notice. It was like we'd forgotten how to be sisters. But our little Ima, she's smarter than she looks. One night, while Mia and I were giving each other the silent treatment, Ima crawled right out of her crib and into, get this, a magical dimension. But in this magical place, Ima met all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures. First, she bumped into a wise old owl perched on a glowing mushroom.
Hoot hoot. Family is like a sturdy tree. Even when the wind blows, the branches stay connected.
Next, she came across a meadow full of playful rabbits.
Hop, hop, hop! Sisters stick together, they never stop. Bounce away the anger, jump for joy. Sibling love's the greatest toy.
Ima clapped along, her little face lighting up with each bounce. As she crawled through a sparkling forest, she met a wise old turtle who spoke very slowly.
Remember, little one, patience is the key to understanding your sisters.
Ima waited patiently for the turtle to finish, which was a lesson in itself. Finally, after what seemed like hours of crawling, but was probably just a few magical minutes, Ima found what she was looking for. A huge, friendly dragon who guarded sibling relationships. This dragon was nothing like the scary ones in our storybooks. It had rainbow scales and a kind smile. It lowered its head to listen to Ima. The dragon listened to Ima's babbles and gurgles, somehow understanding every word. And then, whoosh! The dragon flew Ima back to our world in a swirl of sparkles and fire. Mia and I were shocked to see our baby sister appear out of thin air with a dragon. But that shock quickly turned into something else. We realized how silly we'd been, letting that mean old bull trick us into fighting. We hugged each other tight, promising to never let anyone come between us again.
Remember, little ones, the love between sisters is stronger than any trick or misunderstanding. Cherish each other, always.
And with that, the dragon disappeared in a puff of glittery smoke, leaving behind 3 very changed sisters. Nice try, Mr. Grumpy Hooves, but we're not falling for that again. As for the bull, well, let's just say he was no match for 3 united sisters. When he tried to cause trouble again, we just laughed and said, from that day on, whenever Mia and I start to argue, we remember Ima's magical adventure and the lessons she brought back. We may be different, me with my books, Mia with her sports, and Emma with her mischief, but we're stronger together.